says the top term of an AP is 12 more than the first term if the square of the first term is the second term. Calculate the sum of the first 89 terms. Now, how do I solve this kind of question? Okay, let me first interpret it. I first get what they mean. So if I can get what they mean, then definitely you cannot solve it. So the top term of an AP, they have make it easy. It is an AP. So from there, you know where you're focusing. You know where you are focusing on. It's only AP. So let's say the third term has T3, which is the same thing as A plus 2D. I don't think I need to explain this again. Check the previous video, you see it there. A plus 2D is the third term of an AP is 12. Is 12 more than the first term. More, that's 12 plus the first term will give us the third term. That's the first thing that I said in that place. Okay, moving on from here, I said if the square of the first term is the second term, that means if the square of the first term is equals to the second term, or second term, A plus D. Yes, that's not there. A plus D, square of the second term, calculate the sum of the first 89th term. Calculate S89th. Okay, I think we can solve this now. We can call this equation 2, then this equation 1. So from equation 1, we notice that that's sweet. Here we cancel out. We know that equate this and this. We say A plus 2D equals to 12 plus A, which is like correct items from here. I can say, remember, S89. Why the first thing you must know is that I have to go and find the value of A and I have to find the value of D. I don't need to find the value of N. Why? Now give me the value of N before. The value of N is already 89. So sum of the first 89. So N equals to 89 to that point. Now from here, remember, you know that Sn equals to N over 2 into bracket 2A plus close open bracket N minus 1 close bracket D. So I need to find my A and I need to find my D, and that's why I want to carry out these processes. Okay, from here I can say correct terms, that's A minus A. If this plus A come inside it, that's A minus A plus 2D. Everything is then equals to 12. So A minus A is 0. We have to check by. So we say what? 2D equals to 12. Divide by 2 by 2. 2 can deal with 2. So D equals to 6. So let's keep it somewhere. D equals 6. Have I known my value of A? No. So how do I find the value of A? From equation 2, I know that A square, if I bring this A inside, that's minus A. Bring this D also inside, that's minus D, equals to 0. So I can say A square minus A. I already know the value of D to be 6. Minus 6 equals to 0. Let's factorize this. That's minus 6A square. Okay, from here, we can say that, okay, let's find the value of A now. Yeah, this quadratic equation. We can say, what's the factor of minus 6? That's minus 3 times 2. Because if I say minus 3 times 2, I'm going to have minus 6. Minus 3 plus 2, I'm going to have minus 1A. So these are the factors. Don't worry, the next video I'm going to drop quadratic equation. So I'll show you method of, so I'll show you this method in the video. Please watch out for it. Okay, from here I can say, how can I solve for this? How can I solve the value of A? I can say A is then equals to, change their sign. That's 3 over, divided by the coefficient of A square 1, or minus 2 over 1. So A equals to 3 or minus 2. So we are going to test this both value for A. A can be equals to 2. Oh, minus 2. So, okay, let me make it simpler. Let me make it smaller rather. D equals 6. A equals 3 or, that's comma minus 2. Either 3 or minus 2. Okay, that means for me I can find the sum of what they asked me to find. Let me just manage this place and finish it in this point. So testing value when A equals to, let's try for 3 first. When A equals to 3, so I can say that what S89 is then equals to that's 89 divided by 2. 89 divided by 2 into bracket 2 into bracket 3. Yes, now 2a plus 89 minus 1, that's 88. 88 multiplied by my d. My d does not change, 6. So from I can say 89 divided by 2 into bracket 2 times 3 is 6 plus 88 times 6. 88 times 6, I have 528. 528. So I can say 89 divided by 2 times what now? 6 plus 528. 6 plus 528 will give me 534. Yes, 534. From here, 2 here 1, 2 in 534 will give me what? 7. That's 534 divided by 2. 534 divided by 2. I have 267 now. 267 times 89. That's 23,763. 23,763. And that's the sum of the 89th term. I think that's all for question 4. I think that oh, that's not all. Let's test for when a equals to minus 2. So what if we use the value of a equals to minus 2? What am I going to have? So if I had said a equals to minus 2, that means S89 is then equals to 89 divided by 2 into brackets minus 2 multiplied by 3 plus 88 multiplied by 6. I actually copy everything that is here. The only thing I change is it is still 2 into brackets minus 2 like that. The only thing I change is this a. It is 3 here, it is minus 2 here. So from here, this matter is 9. From here I can say this then equals to 89 divided by 2 multiplied by minus 4 plus 528. That's 89 over 2 multiplied by minus 4 of this, that's 524. 524 divided by 2. 524 divided by 2 is 262. 262 times 89. I have 23,318. 23,318. Final answer. So sum of 89 could be this or this. It depends on how the sequence wants to look like. If the sequence is starting from 3, so the next value is going to be okay. Let's even check for what it said. I love this question. I love the way it's showing me. So I said the first term. Okay, the third term of an AP. What's our first term? First term. Let's try for this 3 first. So it will be 3. What's my? Remember, it's always a plus d. So the next one is now a plus d. 3 plus 6, that's 9. Plus 6 again, that's 15. Plus 6, that's 21. As a baby. But if it's minus 2, it will be minus 2. Minus 2 plus 6, that's 4. Plus 6, that's 10. Plus 6, 16 at a baby. Okay, which of them satisfy what they are saying here? I say the third term of an AP is 12 more than the first term. Now, the third term of an AP is 12 more than the first term. If I add 12 to 3, I'm going to have 15. So the first information has been satisfied. Let's check for here. The third term of an AP is 12 more than. If I add 12 to this thing also, that's 12 minus 2. That's 10. Which means that first statement satisfies both sequence. Okay. If the square of the first term is the second term, square of 3 is 9, square of minus 2 is 4, definitely I can actually have 2 sequences for that kind of question. Thank you. Now let's move to the question 5.